Hi Pisces, welcome to your March 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. As of next month, I'm going to be putting out these main general readings in order of the most liked videos. So if you would like your video out before the others, Pisces, please be sure to press that thumbs up button down below. And leave me a comment while you're down there as well. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to pull a card from Mystic Sisters, and this will be your energy for the month of March for my water sign of Pisces for March. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. We have Kuan Yin, goddess of compassion, goddess of mercy. Okay, let's see where that one goes. I'm going to pull a card from the Crystal Mandala, and this will be your spiritual message for the month of March. Spiritual message for March for Pisces, water sign, Pisces for March. Ooh, okay. We have sacred play. Okay. Interesting energy. And one more for the overall focus for the month from the new Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Let's see. Focus. The focus for Pisces. And we have lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So anything unaligned must go. It's kind of like a fire sale, isn't it? Let's have a look here, Pisces. So Pisces, Kuan Yin, compassion, empathy. Her name literally means observing the cries of the world. She sits at the center of this mandala and can see every point of view at once. So there's a very much an energy here of perspective. And realizing that when we make judgments or criticisms toward ourselves or others, we're likely not taking the full story into account. We have all suffered, and when we're doing well, it isn't always easy to remember what it felt like during the hard times. So it's about recalling the details of difficulties in your life, sorrows, pain, and the courage involved in making a change. This will allow an increase in empathy and gaining wisdom. So empathy for others, understanding that when we're doing well and someone else may not be doing well, that perhaps they're, there's an energy here of perhaps being critical of someone. Could be you, could be someone doing this towards you, Pisces, because of how things appear. But we may not know the full story. We may not know all that they're going through in life. Lifting the veil as the overall energy. The need to question everything. Looking at what must go in your life. And anything that you feel is unaligned with your spiritual path or for your higher good, you're feeling that you need to rid yourself of that. All good energy. But we also have sacred play. And sacred play is all about not forgetting that, yes, the spiritual path is long, it can be arduous, but at the same time we shouldn't forget to play. We shouldn't forget to bring harmony, balance into our lives here. And I do feel that I'm speaking to someone here, Pisces, who is on the spiritual path and may have been struggling with it for a time. They've gone through a lot of the harsher parts of the journey, but now there's an energy here of, you know what? Maybe I should let my hair down and enjoy some of life's pleasures for a minute or two. So not forgetting the energy here of playtime, of fun, of aligning ourselves with adventure, with excitement, things that we really enjoy doing. But mixed up here is the need to have compassion with others who perhaps are not on the same spiritual path as you, that you might meet during this time. Or Pisces, there's a need here to perhaps recognize when someone is trying but maybe not know exactly how to go on this spiritual path. So it could be that you're being led to be around someone at this time, kind of showing them the way, if you will. And they're knocking on your door here saying, come out and play. You come out and play with them, but at the same time you're a bit concerned about what this means for you. Is this for your highest good? Is it for their highest good? All of that. So let's take a look, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck for you, we've got the Page of Wands. So yeah, this could be someone who's maybe a little bit younger than you. Fire energy, could be fire sign, but doesn't have to be. But there's certainly a playfulness to this person. You can see that they're out there in the woods. This boy here, he's running off, he's having some adventurous fun, he's playing a game with his friends here, and he seems to be chasing away the darkness here with his torch, or his flashlight, if you will. So the Page of Wands as the overall energy. It could be you, Pisces, could be the other person, but let's take a look. Yeah, knocking at your door, saying, come out and play. You're on this spiritual path. You've been working really hard at it, but it's time for a little bit of fun, I feel, Pisces, in March. A little bit of fun for you. Let your hair down, let go of some of the stress, the burdens of it, and just go with some fun time. That's how I'm feeling around you. So let's see. Pisces, let's get some cards down here. These are quite heavy cards. We have the Hanged Man, Page of Coins, the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords. 2 pages here. Very youthful energy around this reading. So whoever's coming into you, Pisces, or perhaps it's you, there's a very youthful energy, very young at heart. We have Death right in the center. There's that spiritual energy. The Tower. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. The Sun. Wow. Brilliant. And the Knight of Cups. What a beautiful reading, Pisces. Wow. Fantastic. I can't wait for this one. Okay. Well, right in the center, I'm going to start here with the Death card, because this is a beautiful energy around you, along with the Tower. This is the hard stuff. This and the Hanged Man, this is where all the heavy energy is. This is where you've been doing the spiritual work. This is where you've been working hard here on taking things to, well, I see it as you here lifting the veil, going through this spiritual awakening, a time when you've been questioning everything, a time when you've been recognizing what isn't working in your life, what isn't aligned with your higher purpose, and you've been doing the hard work. You've been working through energies, and you've been deciding what to keep and what to get rid of. It takes courage. You've been going deep here. I see truth here. I see an energy of going through that wound. Well, I see it as almost like picking at wounds. I feel like for the last maybe, I want to say 2 to 3 years, Pisces, you've been going here. It's very healing energy. It's transformational, but it's in order for you to free yourself from some past conditioning, past life energy, freeing you from the past. So Pisces, you've been on this journey, and it's been a difficult journey, but it's a journey that's been asked of you in order for you to grow, to succeed on your spiritual path. You've been willing, you've entered into the darkness here. You've liberated yourself from within. You've gained this spiritual awakening, this understanding of your past and what has made you. But at the same time, you're getting to that point here, Pisces, where you're realizing the parts of you that aren't you anymore, that you don't have to carry with you from childhood. And you're letting those go, those deep wounds from childhood or from past conditioning, which were it's really something that has been brought to you as as something that you've dealt with because of other people's actions, parents, siblings, people who brought you up. It was the things that they were going through in their life at that time, and the way that they may have treated you in the past, Pisces, that brought with you some negative aspects into your adult life. I see you looking at that, and I see you realizing that it really had nothing to do with you when you were younger. It was whatever the adults were going through. And there's forgiveness here. I see that there's energy of a deeper understanding of what was going on at that time, and how it wasn't really you, wasn't anything you were doing, wasn't your fault. And so there's a more of an energy here of releasing the past, the difficult energies that you've brought with you from your childhood, realizing at the same time that you don't need to bring them any further on your journey. You can release them now. It's that time in your life, Pisces, where you don't have to keep dragging that around with you. But at the same time, you're not being resentful. There's no. You may have in the past, certainly, you may have said, why did that happen to me? Well, now you're not doing that. Now you're saying, okay, I understand. I understand that that person was flawed, or that they had something going on in their lives. It had nothing to do with me. And I see you releasing that past energy around you. It comes crashing down, and it's allowing you to be reborn. It's allowing you to rebuild your life, and anything that isn't aligning with this new you, you're letting it go. And that includes anything from the past here that isn't serving you anymore. So beautiful energy. Yeah, I think for a long time you may have been trying to get something from people from the past. Whatever that was, might have been love, attention, whatever it was. But I see you taking a different road, a new love, and it's bringing happiness towards you. It's bringing romance back into your life. I get heart chakra energy. Now, strangely enough, I do feel that this person has a past life connection. It may be someone that you've known from childhood or from your youth, but this person didn't have any negative aspects associated with it, meaning that I don't feel that this is an ex. It may have just been someone that you've known for a really long time, a friend, an acquaintance, someone that perhaps you went to school with or you worked with in the past, but there was no romantic connection in the past. It was friends. Not even friends with benefits. It was very innocent, a very innocent energy. So there's innocence associated with this, and there's a return to that innocence. So it seems like you've been brought back together here, Pisces, at a time in both of your lives where you're ready to let go of things. Well, I get it as you had to grow up, you had to mature, you had to go through certain negative romantic attachments, negative life experiences here in order to appreciate what's coming towards you. Which is, look at this. Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Knight of Cups. It's totally a new way of love, a new way of experiencing love, one that you've never experienced before, probably ever in your life, Pisces. And that's why I'm picking up this very intense, strong energy of play and fun and just enjoying, not looking for the chips and cracks or what might be wrong with it, just enjoying this experience of play, this new adventure, this sense of fun that I'm picking up here. Yeah, you've had enough of the suffering. You've had enough of all of that energy. You've gone through it. And in March, it seems like you're coming out the other side of this death cycle saying, you know what, it's time for some light. I've done the hard stuff. Of course, spiritual path, it's always a continual thing, and it doesn't mean that you won't go through yet another death cycle. You might, but for now, focus on the fun, focus on the play and the light that is surrounding you here in March. You don't have to slip backwards here. There's an energy of, I get it as a hand, extending a hand of friendship. Something that's being given to you here because you've been working so hard. There's that spiritual knock at the door. It's that universe here saying, look, here's somebody for you. Here's new love. Be curious. Be open to it. It's an invitation to come outside and play in the sun. The sun is setting on what has been, and there's this promise of new life, new friendship, new romance in the air. It's very playful, fun, fresh energy, adventure, friendship, romance, laughter, fun. You need and you deserve this, and it's time for this brightness to fill your heart and cast away the shadows of the past. So Pisces, beautiful energy around this. Yeah, I'm looking at Quan Yin now, and I'm saying that have some compassion for yourself. That's the way that I'm feeling around this. I was wondering where that energy was being brought in, where we speak of compassion and empathy. But I feel like this is not judging yourself too harshly for enjoying this experience. When you're thinking to yourself, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Well, no, have some fun. You deserve it. You deserve it. And the universe is having compassion for you as well. Also, I feel it's good for this other person. So the empathy there, it's very much a mutual understanding of this is good for the both of you. Beautiful energy. Let's see. I'm going to pull out some clarifiers. Pisces. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups. So yeah, walking away. There's this energy of you being on this spiritual path. Now, you could be still on it. For most of you, you are. But this is kind of like a little, I want to say, a little reward for the work that you've done thus far. You're still on the journey. You're still working through things. You're still trying to find balance in your life. But I think that all of the spiritual work here, for you it might have been a little bit too much of the hard stuff, too much of the going within, too much of the struggle. Well, now it's time for a little bit of play. Okay, so let's have a look here. These are the clarifiers that we'll be talking about in the extended. So if this is resonating, I do hope that you join me for that. The link is below, and that'll be in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30-minute or so reading, but let's pull the clarifiers now, and we'll still be talking about this reading for another 5 to 10 minutes, so bear with me. Let's take a look. The Hanged Man, we've got the Queen of Pentacles there. That may be your energy that I'm picking up. Pisces, what is this Hanged Man energy? We have the Tower. And one more for the Hanged Man for Pisces. What is the Hanged Man for Pisces? And the Moon in reverse. Let's take a look at that Page of Coins. Queen of Wands. What is this Page of Coins for Pisces? Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's definitely adventure. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah. It's a feeling here of somebody coming towards you, and I get that this is kind of like a unexpected. I get it. It's very unexpected, but it's also a sense here of come play with me. I get this energy of this person. I get fire sign energy, Pisces. Fire energy, male or female. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. Just come out and play with me. Let's travel together. Let's do something together. And there's love here, but it's an invitation, but there is also something that can be built upon. There is some kind of friendship basis here that's rooted in the past or past life. Six of Cups. What is this Six of Cups here for Pisces, please? Ten of Wands in reverse. What is the Six of Cups for Pisces? Return to simpler times with King of Pentacles. Return to simpler times where things were a little bit easier. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Let's take a look at that Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords for Pisces? We have the Devil. Devilish fun? Maybe. Ace of Wands. Well, yes, I would say so. A little bit of sexy time action. Yes, Pisces. Chariot. Definitely. Let's take a look at the Death card here for Pisces, right in the center. There's that Page of Wands. Please clarify. Justice. And the Six of Cups. Let's have a look at the Tower. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Two of Cups, and one more. And the Eight of Swords. Let's take a look at this Ace of Cups. This opportunity for some balance in your life, I feel. I've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and one more. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. Let's take a look at the Sun. We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's been a sense of you've been working too hard. Yeah, Judgment. And one more for the Sun. And the Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And I feel I'm called to do one more on the Sun. Because we'll take both. The Star and the Five of Pentacles, yeah. Okay. And let's take a look at that Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and one more for that Knight of Cups. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, let's take a look at Sacred Play. Two of Swords. One more for Sacred Play, please. I'll take all of those. We have the Page of Swords. We've got the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Let's take a look at Quan Yin. Ace of Swords in reverse, one more. Nine of Cups in reverse, and one more for Quan Yin. Page of Cups in reverse, okay. Lifting the Veil. Please clarify, lifting the veil. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords in reverse for that. So Pisces, lifting the veil. I'm going to start here. Yeah. It's definitely something that is coming in while you're in a time when you're looking after yourself, focusing on taking care of your own needs. There's a feeling here of you going through a decluttering your life, looking at what needs to go. You may be doing some spring cleaning here in March, physically getting rid of things that you don't need around the home. And it doesn't have to be about material things either. It could be actual other relationships, friendships that aren't working for you, any kind of toxic elements, things that are just not needed anymore in your life. And this is really something that is really allowing you to get to a place where you're able to release. It's a time of great release for you, March. Releasing pent-up pain, releasing any kind of toxicity within the body. It's like a spiritual cleanse, but also a physical cleanse as well. A cleansing of your body, a cleansing of your home, cleansing of your friendships. It's a beautiful energy that I'm picking up. And Quan Jin, yeah. You know, it may just be that this is a short-term thing. It could be something that's coming in. Don't know whether it's going to last, but one thing is for sure, it's a heck of a lot of fun. So try not to put too much emphasis on where this is going, or putting too much wish fulfillment on this. This is really more about, I'm mainly picking it up more about just enjoying the moment, seeing what potential it has, but without focusing on the future, being more in the moment, and the need to just kind of show yourself some compassion and say, you know what, I need to have this playtime. And yeah, it may not last forever, but I'm going to enjoy it while it's here, till you get back into the harder aspects of life, you know. It could just be a vacation, something here in which you're going to spend some time doing something you really, really enjoy that means play for you. Sacred play. Yeah, this Fool energy is that return to innocence. I really get that this energy here is it's a moment of fun on the journey before you get back to work. I mean, you're obviously working really hard on yourself, working really hard on your life purpose, your career, making sure that you're doing really well when it comes to your finances, and some of you may be working on a business, a project. The project may just be you getting yourself healthy, getting yourself financially healthy and physically healthy. And this is going to help you. It's going to help you. It's going to bring a moment of peace and joy and fun while you're on this road. So I get that this is kind of like a spiritual reward coming in. So we'll see where this goes, Pisces. I hope that you join me in the extended if this is resonating. We'll go much further in depth, about a 30-minute reading, and I'll be I'll be really focusing in deep here on each of these placements, and be looking at where this is going to go, what the potential is with this new relationship that's coming in for you. Whether it's got legs, it might, but what Spirit is saying, just try not to take this too quickly. That's what I feel Spirit is saying here. So let's see where it goes in the extended. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget, I'm doing the next month's main readings in order of the most liked videos of this month. So Pisces, if you want yours out before the others, please be sure to press that thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know how you're doing, if you're enjoying these readings. And if you wouldn't mind sharing me on your social media, you can do that with the buttons down below as well. And let people know where to find me. I'd really appreciate it. I tend to get a little bit buried here on YouTube, so many new people, it's hard to compete. But if you're enjoying these readings, please be sure to help me get the word out. I'd really appreciate that. More than donations, more than anything, that would really help me the greatest. Wishing you the best at this, Pisces. Please take care. I'll see you in the extended reading, links below, or I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.